You know, home, sweet home. It's the place where we spend most of our lives in. Now, some people, they even if you rush out most of the time and you spend more time outside your house, at the end of the day you want to go back to a place where you get charged. Now I'm going to talk about the vibrations of a house. You know, sometimes you go into a house and you feel good, and sometimes you just want to get out of that house. It is because of some things that can be done which will make it a better place to stay in. I want to talk about the vibration of the house because this is where we're staying in these days, and to make it a better place will make life better for you. So I'm going to talk about some good vibrations that we can add to it here and there to make our lives better and nicer and more relaxing. You know, when there is an area where you can relax, you can come up with new ideas, nice ideas. You can charge your full body with good vibrations, and this is important. So, let's talk first about the main door. It doesn't have to be a unique color or a different color, as long as it's neat and nice and there are some plants outside the main door of the house, because this reflects what's in the house, and you feel good about getting into such place. It won't be like a dry place to be in. It will be a place which is full of abundance. Now there is another door inside. There's no harm in putting like pots of plants, but don't make it a lot of stuff around the door, because this will prevent from the good of coming. So let it be simple and neat and clean and nice. Now I see a lot of people, they put at the entrance, they put a mirror, and this is very wrong. There shouldn't be a mirror in front of the door, because, you know, home is where the good and nice energy, it should be within, it shouldn't go out. So whatever there is something which will drag this vibration out, we should stop doing it, like this mirror in front of the entrance, or the stairs to the second level when it's in front of the main entrance. This is really wrong. We need to put some plants in order to prevent the vibrations from leaving the house. Now, if I cannot see it, that doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Vibrations exist, and it's very important, since it's my home. All the good vibrations within the home, even if there are fights within the house or whatever, still there is like a private vibration which is charging my body, which is doing me good. So it needs to stay within the house. If you want to put a mirror, you can put it at the side of the house, but not in front of the door. At the side of the door, but not in front of it. Let's not put the plants which has pointed edges. Let it be, or any kind of decoration or frame or lamp which has pointed edges. This is not good for the house. It's as if it's pointing at you. Somebody's telling you it's you. It's annoying, you know, so you don't feel good within the house. Let's choose the plants which have like round edges. To be clean within the house, I mean, maybe you think that the dust are not that important, but it is important to clean completely the dust. It brings bad vibrations, and to have this nice smell within the house, this is really important. You know, when I go into the house or into my house, to have this nice smell. It can be candles, even, I mean, the candles, they suck all the bad vibrations within the house. You don't have to put it all around, but in some, you know, corners where it can flourish its perfume. Now, it's important to close the doors of the toilets, because they suck also all the good vibrations within the house. It has its secret but they have proved it scientifically that this is what it does. So within the toilet, don't spend a lot of time in the toilet. And even if you want to make like, for example, you want to stay for some time in the bathtub, make it as short as possible. Salt has its secrets. That doesn't mean that you throw salt around the house, but you can put some in the bucket with the water and the Dettol or whatever product you're putting. You can put little salt. It hasn't got to be sea salt. Don't complicate things. Just put any kind of salt and clean the house with it. In the bedrooms, it's better not to have the bed in front of the door, because when you sleep, you are charging your body, you are charging your brain, your health. So you need the door to be closed, and maybe if you wanna let it be open because the kids are sleeping in the next room, you can leave it a little bit open, and try to make the bed at the side of the door. And the mirror in front of the bed is not good as well, because it's taking all the good vibrations while you're sleeping. And sometimes that's why when you wake up you feel that you're tired and you're exhausted, as if you didn't sleep, and you don't want to get up from bed. This is one of the reasons. So it can be put at the side of the bed. Better not to have any mirrors within the bedroom. You can always put it in the walk-in closet. If you don't have one, there is the toilet. And if you insist on putting one in the bedroom, it can be at the side of the bed. You know, in the end of the day, after cleaning the kitchen and cooking and everything, it's really nice to put a candle with a smell, so it will take out all the smelly stuff within the kitchen and even in the house. You know, vanilla is my favorite. It makes me sleep like, this smell makes me sleep like a baby. Some people, they prefer lavender. Vanilla is really relaxing smell for me, and it makes you relax, and it's a lovely smell. The dry flowers are really bad to the house. It brings poverty, and it's really bad. If you insist on putting flowers, it can be the ones which are made from material, special kind of material, but not plastic. Now, aloe vera is really good for the skin and the hair, but it's not good for the house. The vibrations of the aloe vera, you know, it's all pointed. Imagine your life, how it will be. It's a very bad vibrations to the house. It gives very bad energy to the house. So get rid of them. Plant something else. You can put flowers. You can put any kind of greens within the garden or in the house, but not aloe vera. Try to make everything clean as much as possible. I know that you can find sometimes in a house that there are lots of housekeepers, but the house is still dirty. You need to check it out yourself. Don't be hesitant about being picky about being clean. This is very important, to be really clean. This is something that you need to focus on. Not to have extra clothes. This is also important. You know, there's nothing better than giving, you know, giving things to the poor. You know, something you're not wearing, something you're just keeping for what? We get attached to something, but it's old already. Even if you love it, give it away. This will teach you how not to be attached to something. It's healthy, it's good. And it will give you the space to buy new stuff. And this is nice. So you can find, you know, a lot of clothes under the bed or on the top of the cabinets. Get rid of them. In the stores, you can organize the things that you want in the store, make everything clean and neat. And the things that you don't need, please get rid of them. You don't need them. Other people, they need these things, and you don't need them, so why to keep them? It will make like baggage on your heart or on baggage on your life, so get rid of them. They're not good vibrations in the house. Paintings within the house, make sure that you can pick the right ones. You don't want like you want cheerful colors within the house. In the paintings, you want nice meanings like flowers. You don't want like a stormy day with a ship trying to survive. Believe it or not, this will manifest in your life. You're looking at it every day, so it is programmed within your subconscious, and you will start attracting incidents, events with this meaning. It is that important. So choose the paintings that you hang, cheerful colors, a lady with a dress, for example. You can put frames with photos of your family, which will remind you of them. You can pray for them, you can call them sometimes. Put nice things around the house. Be conscious about what you're having around. Clean, neat table with like one frame, one ashtray, or not a lot of things, you know. This will complicate your life, believe it or not, but this is what happens. So let it be like as simple as possible and clean. This is the most important thing. There are some people, they separate the things that they use for the guests and they don't use them. They just keep them for the guests and they use them when the guests come. I'm the one who should enjoy these things, best furniture I'm putting for the guests. I deserve to enjoy these things more than the guests, because it's like keeping some clothes for special occasions. This won't make you wear them. Time will pass by and you will never wear them. That's why some people, they still have the tags on their clothes. So I'm against to keep things, special things for the guests. I appreciate myself and I see myself even more important than the guests. So I should be a priority for using these things within the house, not only for the guests. I want to enjoy these things. I want to have fun with them. I want to charge myself with these things. So whenever I go, I have my home sweet home. I make my home when I go, when I travel. Even if I'm in a hotel room, I make the right place for me, you know, with the smell I'm having. I sometimes put vanilla perfume on the bed, on the pillows. I make my home, you know. So since we're staying at home, I think it's a good idea to have some points, which I won't go too deep into feng shui, but I can do, I mean, I can still do that. And it's part of my job to do this, to go into houses and tell people how to have good vibrations within the house. But what I'm giving you is some points that we all can do, and they are as simple as they are, as effective as they are. Bye.